Approximately 1 in 5 young people under the age of 18 have reported bullying within the last year, and every 1 in 7 young adults experience a mental health condition.
4 out of 5 young people deal with low self-esteem.
Suicide is the largest killer in young people.
My self-esteem doubts came about when I started high school. Obviously, we were the little fish in the big sea, and it was really intimidating. And you meet people, you start to mix and mingle, and you realise people are different to you. Some people are prettier than you, some people are funnier than you, some people are smarter than you, and that's when you start to doubt yourself. You're like, wow, why aren't I like them?
I was abused, so it came about from bullying, and it was an abusive relationship.
My issue brought about after I went through a traumatic experience, so I was assaulted at school.
My bullying and self-esteem started when I was in year 8, and I was pretty overweight, and I had no friends, and everyone around me just didn't want to be my friend, and I felt very alone all the time.
When I was in year 6.
I think more the bullying started when I started realising my sexuality and started being myself, if that kind of makes sense, and others obviously didn't really like that idea.
They started kind of in grade 5 when I began to develop, and my boobs got very big very quickly.
I've dealt with this issue since year 7. It's just been something that's always been around in high school. It's something you can't really help anymore, I guess.
3 years.
So it happened May 2017, so pretty much ever since then.
Between when it got to around September 2017 is where I hit the lowest point of my life, where I was really depressed and I was, self-harming and had really bad suicide thoughts, and everything was just shitty.
Body self-consciousness, just people picking on me, just the usual stuff that comes about for young kids.
Pretty much since year 4.
7 years.
Right now I deal with this issue. I just leave it to the back of my head. I try not let it affect me too much, and I just try and be myself, and there's not much more I can do about it.
I went to Headspace and got some counselling, and I just keep myself distracted.
Because it happened at school, it's definitely hard to come back to school each and every day, but...
Still struggle with depression today. I do have a lot of anxiety attacks as well. I wouldn't say it's as severe as it was back last year, but it's still pretty much there. In ways of distracting myself, I would usually, watch something that will make me calm down.
Probably since I was in year 6.
Yeah, I still deal with the issue. Trying to see a psychologist, and I guess I'm trying to distract myself by performing a lot. But that's not always the easiest part.
I like to read, or I like to watch movies to just kind of take myself out of that headspace.
I've got my really good friends that support me, and I fit in with them, so I finally found a group of friends that love me for who I am, and yeah, they're my main support system.
Yeah, I had friends and family who were helping me, and teachers at school. They forwarded me onto counselling and just helped me get through it with every day.
My friends. I don't know where I'd be without my friends. Yeah, and my family, of course, but most of all my friends.
I usually talked to the school council for a bit, and then I was redirected to Headspace, which I felt didn't really do a lot for me because I only saw them once and never really saw them again.
I told counsellors, I've told my mum, we got something done about it. What I do is I just distract myself by colouring in, reading a book, playing with my siblings. That's about it.
So I saw a psychologist. The first time I did was a few years ago, and then obviously I'm seeing somebody now, and I'm also seeing a new doctor as well. I guess when I first discovered, I started being depressed and have anxiety and these thoughts and attempts and whatnot, nobody quite understood, I guess, especially from my family side, so I didn't really have that much support.
My mum gave me a lot of advice, and I did kind of have to step back and think how I see myself is completely different to how other people see me.
Obviously, I feel alone. Like, you go home, it's not your safe place anymore. Well, it should be a safe place, but it's not always like that. And, you know, you're in your room, you're alone, and it's like, wow, I've got no one to talk to, sort of thing. And you're just sitting in your bed watching TV, eating noodles, and yeah, life's sad sometimes, but, you know, it gets better. Everything lifts up. Just got to be optimistic about it.
Sometimes I do, like, my friends are always there for me and I'm really grateful, but because none of my friends have gone through like a specific experience like that, really, sometimes it was hard at the beginning, but now, no, not really. I never really feel alone anymore.
For a while, I felt like nobody liked me, and I hit the lowest point of my life, and I felt like nobody, wanted to speak to me, and even though there was people around who wanted to, I feel like my depression like took over and made it seem like no one really cared.
I had my friends, I had my family. I know I didn't take support from that was offered because I felt weak and felt like it wasn't like needed. Thought I could do it by myself.
I still feel alone to this day. I'm still struggling, I guess. I mean, I have a boyfriend now, which is amazing. And I think I think people are starting to realize that this shit's real. Like, it's not fake, and it occurs to anybody. Even like, I could be the happiest kid one day, and then all of a sudden it just changes.
I did feel alone, but as my friendship group developed more and we became closer, that went away.
The advice I have for other teenagers going through this is just to be yourself. Don't worry about other people. Don't let what they're doing stop what you're doing, and keep on doing you.
Speak up, get help, you're not alone.
Don't push people away. The easiest thing you could do is push people away, but my advice would be keep your friends and your family and your loved ones close to you, because at the end of the day, they're the people that are going to help you get through anything and everything in life and support you.
Definitely seek out help, like straight away, as soon as you start to feel sad, because, it's really not worth what you feel, especially if you're continuously going through it like I am.
The advice I would say is to just speak up about it, get something done about it, talk to your family. Everyone is going through something these days. It's not like it's uncommon or rare. Just talk to someone about it and you'll get help.
My biggest advice is to put yourself first. Always love who you are. Give yourself positive notes. Tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you're strong, that you can do this. Don't let anybody take you down, pull you down, whatever. You're amazing. You're the best person, and you deserve to be treated like that.
If you're struggling with your weight, just remember that you would outlive most other people in a famine. So you can take down all the zombies. You'll win. You are not alone.
You
Not
Alone.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
If you need support, contact Kids Helpline on 1800 55 1800. Anytime, any reason.
Or visit the Headspace website at www.headspace.org.au, and remember,
You were not alone.